This is your forecast for Saturday, November the 22nd. To get you all prepared for your weekend ahead, I'm Fenn Alvarado as we watch for some soggy conditions across BC. Most of the country remains dry today, but you'll likely need an umbrella and raincoat handy across Newfoundland to end off your weekend. We'll start off our forecast here in BC, where you can see ongoing soggy conditions to start off your Saturday, continuing through the evening across parts of the lower mainland and as well Vancouver Island. Now, when we jump ahead into your Sunday, that's when we get drier conditions across the island, but you can see parts of the lower mainland down to Hope, Abbotsford. You'll likely still receive some showers. Now, when we look at those high elevated regions, we're watching for some snow, quite heavy snowfall at times, and those freezing levels starting to drop. So do be aware those highway passes could start to become treacherous. The Coquihalla, the Connector, the Rogers Pass, the Allison Pass. Make sure if you're driving on any of those passes that you take some caution. Now, when we head to the prairies today, nice conditions, quite seasonal. Also, not much precipitation, mainly sunny skies today. But as we jump ahead into your Sunday in through Monday, that's when we're watching for some snow, mainly through the evening, starting off through southern Alberta, through the overnight, making its way towards southern Saskatchewan. By the end of all this, you'll likely expect upwards of 10 centimeters of snow across parts of southern Saskatchewan and places like Calgary. And in your long-range forecast, those temperatures starting to drop quite significantly. In fact, tomorrow you're in the above freezing levels, but when we start to head into your work week, you can see those temperatures dropping down to about -6, -5, and by next weekend, -11. This is going to be the case for most of the country as Arctic air is sinking on down south, so pull out all the warm clothes that you possibly can. As for those across Ontario, today will be better conditions to head out. Tomorrow we'll likely expect showers, mainly north of the GTA, but if you're heading to that Toronto Santa Claus parade on Sunday, do bring maybe a raincoat just in case a passing shower goes overhead. Meanwhile, across Ottawa, Kingston, Cornwall, you'll likely expect a dusting of snow, but not any backbreaking shoveling necessary. We'd also expect snow this afternoon and evening north of the Huron shoreline in Georgian Bay, Sudbury, Sault Ste. Marie, for example, and those temperatures, those are also going to be dropping in your long-range forecast. You can really see a place like Toronto, 8 degrees to end off your weekend. By next week, dropping down to about -3 for some of those cooler low temperatures. When we head to Atlantic Canada, mainly dry across the Maritimes, that rain clearing out across Newfoundland. So today's the better day to head out, but do be aware Saturday afternoon and evening, you may expect some showers across Cape Breton Island, giving way to widespread rainfall across Newfoundland. By the end of the weekend, you'll likely expect this much rain across Newfoundland, 30 millimeters possible for the Avalon, Cape Breton Island, upwards of 10 millimeters possible to end off your weekend.